Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and in today's video, I'm going to go over this week's new 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray pre-orders for August 19th, 2022. Now keep in mind, release dates and technical specs are subject to change. If there are any changes or additional retailer exclusives, I will update them in a future video. Also, be sure to check out my previous 4K Blu-ray pre-order videos for titles you may be looking for and were not covered here. Direct Amazon links to the titles listed in this video can be found in the channel's community page. While it's not officially announced yet from Universal, Minions: The Rise of Gru reportedly has a street date of September 6th. Lately, Universal has been waiting to the last minute to announce the physical releases, usually the week before, but my sources indicate that it will be the first week of September. It will support both HDR and Dolby Vision. Now for the audio, if I had to guess, it should match the first film with the Dolby Atmos track. There doesn't appear to be any 4K retailer exclusives available, but if that changes, I will update that in a future video. On September 27th will be the wide release of Cloak and Dagger on 4K Ultra HD. This was previously a Vinegar Syndrome exclusive, but now various online retailers will have this for sale. It will support HDR and a DTS 2.0 track. I picked this up from Vinegar Syndrome. It's a fantastic transfer, so check it out. It will be available at the end of September. On October 11th, Lionsgate will have the 4K edition of The Limey, only available as a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. No wide release has been announced for this, but I expect that to change sometime down the line. It will support both HDR and Dolby Vision and a DTS 5.1. This was a very welcome surprise announcement, and I'm looking forward to picking this one up. For its 40th anniversary, Universal will be re-releasing E.T. the Extraterrestrial, this time as a non-exclusive steelbook. It will have the same specs as the previous release, which supported both HDR and a DTS:X audio mix. This is currently up for pre-order over on Amazon and other online retailers. While not officially announced for the same day, presumably a limited edition gift set of E.T. will also be available on October 18th. It will have a couple of goodies such as a thermos, a lunchbox, and more. This 4K gift set is currently up for pre-order over on Amazon. On October 25th, Severin will be releasing the 4K edition of The Changeling. Now, technical specs have not officially been announced, so we don't know if there's going to be an HDR grading. Hopefully there is. Now for the audio, I'd expect the same DTS 2.0 and 5.1 on the Blu-ray release. In last week's pre-order video, The Usual Suspects was dated for October 25th, and this time we have the official cover art. If you don't remember, it will support HDR and Dolby Vision and a DTS 5.1. After months of speculation, the official release date for Top Gun Maverick is going to be November 1st. It will support both HDR and a Dolby Vision grading, and what's sure to be a killer Dolby Atmos audio track. A non-exclusive steelbook edition of the film is also currently up for pre-order at various online retailers. Walmart will have an exclusive 4K steelbook edition of the film only available at that retailer, and I expect it to show up in stores on release day. It will have interchangeable cover art, so definitely check this one out. And of course, as expected, both Top Gun movies will be featured in one collection on 4K. This also will arrive on the 1st of November. The Criterion Collection's November lineup has been announced, and first up is Wong Kar-wai's In the Mood for Love, arriving on 4K. Unfortunately, it does not look like it's going to support any HDR or Dolby Vision grading. In my opinion, that's pretty disappointing, but it will support a DTS audio mix. On November 8th, Jane Campion's The Power of the Dog will be arriving on 4K from the Criterion Collection. It will have both HDR and Dolby Vision and a Dolby Atmos audio track. If you remember, this premiered over on Netflix, so it's great that this is getting a physical release. Also coming on November 8th will be the 4K release of I, the Jury. Technical specs and cover art have not officially been announced, but at the very least we're expecting a DTS track. When more information about this 4K has been announced, I will update that in a future video. Kino Lorber will have Escape from Alcatraz starring Clint Eastwood arriving on 4K. It will have both HDR and Dolby Vision and a DTS audio track. The cover art has not officially been announced, but I will post that here when it becomes available. The release date is November 8th. Spike Lee's Malcolm X is going to be arriving on 4K Ultra HD from the Criterion Collection. It will have both HDR and Dolby Vision and a DTS 5.1. The release date is November 22nd, and it should be right in the middle of the 50% off Criterion sale for that month. Just announced from Kino Lorber will be the last of the Anthony Hopkins Hannibal Lecter films, Red Dragon, which will be on 4K. Release date has not officially been announced yet, but HDR and Dolby Vision are expected, as well as a DTS 5.1. Jordan Peele's latest film, Nope, will of course be arriving on 4K Ultra HD in the near future. While the actual release date has not officially been announced, this is Universal after all, I'm hearing rumblings that the actual release date will be September 27th. Of course, I will update that in a future video when that is confirmed. It is expected to support both HDR and Dolby Vision, and if I had to guess, a DTS:X audio. The retailer Best Buy will have an exclusive 4K Steelbook edition of Nope, which is currently up for pre-order. I like the artwork. If you've seen the film, you know the reference, so definitely check that one out. You can order it now. And lastly, Walmart will have an exclusive 4K edition of their own, which is currently available over on their site, and I expect it to arrive in stores on release day. So that is this week's 4K Blu-ray pre-order video for August 19th, 2022. Let me know in the comments section what looks good to you to add to your collection in the coming months. And please use the Amazon associate link in the comments section below. It really helps out the channel. Direct links to all available 4K pre-orders can also be found in the channel's community page, so head on over there. And finally, a special thank you to all my Patreons for your continued support. If you would like to support me through Patreon, I will leave a link in the description of this video. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.